It's supposed to be it's a birthday.
Did you put it in there?
Huh?
Did you put it in there? Try to put it in there.
This is so big.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one.
Not there. Put that thing on the charger. Plug that battery up and put it on the charger.
As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me, guys.
What, Lemon?
Get this started.
No, get your ass out of bed and get it.
The Nittany Lions will put it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive in their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air, it's Callaway. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, two top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
The short hands, it's Herrera. Finds a crease at the 20. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Now you ain't gonna have no
It
ball.
doesn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Why would you do that? Get it for all
I know, man.
It will be second and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time.
JJ, go get a towel.
You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He gets a block. Out of bounds at the 38, and a really nice return there sets up the offense. They'll try the right side. Creates a little room. Open field on the right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year. But what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Going deep. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Knowles.
And man, is that
Better get that man some help.
Quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time.
What's that?
This is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him
I
the
see
ball,
it.
and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more.
That tells you a lot about their confidence of this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's good. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes.
See ball or get ball player, boy.
This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback may change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Rushes on him. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making the 1st guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go right back to it.
How the fuck that nigga got that edge?
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game, but the last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be.
Daddy, can you like this? Daddy, put some points on there.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. How about this dude going off script for the Knowles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones in Florida State, looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
Again?
Hit him over the top.
Wow.
Makes a catch at the 20.
Fuck off my field with that shit, nigga.
Florida State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot.
You better get them fucking corners some help, bruh.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Duck. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, and what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to
That stupid ass comeback route. Get that shit out.
And with the interception,
It won't work, bruh.
way back. Touchdown, Seminoles. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, But we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Duck. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14. It's a fumble! Everybody gets a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Back to pass on second down. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They're going to run it. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional.
Breaks into the open. Russell out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Stop, Jay.
And this four vertical play is
stop.
that every offense in the country has in their playbook.
Leave that long.
Run it as good as this offense.
I'm about to whoop your ass.
Making the play call, but when you've
That's
got
the TV.
like this and a
Stop
quarterback
pressing.
that can fit the football in small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Looking to throw.
I'm here on the way home.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Irons on the move. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
That's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You've got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside
will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Callaway. It's complete to the left. And they'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Duff. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. There he goes. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
When you start to get that offense going, start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, you take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice when you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone. Everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
He'll keep it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. On the move. They make the stop, and there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This defense was put in an awful position. If they can get a stop on 3rd down, a huge win to force the field goal. Dropping back, it's Callaway. Under fire. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A long way to go on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Who knows, Canada? You know that man playing spurts.
They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down.
Stupid ass nigga.
Absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Big fella moving. And the defense doesn't let him get loose.
He tried though, bro.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our
Stupid motherfucker. Take the field goal.
The Seminoles will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's done. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They had a really productive 1st half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know,
Boom!
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And the pass
You knew that shit wasn't finna work, bro.
by the hit.
this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're
True
already
freshman.
down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Stay on paper, okay?
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field.
Big guts, man.
It's Callaway. Using his feet to buy time. Avoids pressure, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Keep it.
Wants to fire
I
on
said you
second
can keep
down.
it.
Unleashes one. Finds a man on the left. Turning it on. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. The Seminoles are in the hurry up. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Trying to keep the drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, there's so much aggressiveness in college football, and I'm here for it. I want all of it. Nice job, 4th and short. I'm buying my club, and now 1st and goal inside the 5. I'm trying to get that touchdown. Forget those field goals.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not cooled at all by the Wildcat.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And this dude is spinning flaming spears everywhere, and he is cutting apart this defense.
They're going to have Noel Nation doing the chop, getting excited, getting jacked up about this guy, because this is the kind of day that starts to bring even more momentum to this spot. Now you got a quarterback that you can really trust.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over Jacksonville State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Little touch pass to the receiver. Breaks the tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Moves away as he feels pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
Try to tell, bro, that comeback route was dead this game. And listen, but
and that one's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got enough for the first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he made the extra point without problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Duck. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. A run for the quarterback. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, and he's got plenty for the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slop.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Spins away from the defender.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then the offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's good. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he launches in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead of how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Knowles! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There will be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Quarterback got it himself. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Good quickness to grab it off.
EA.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. Man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
Kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run is coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense...
He's looking deep. He's got it on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a quarterback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
He's open on the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Florida State. A great catch and run for 6.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Northwestern has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since the walk with us send-off, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over UCF. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Dances away. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Skips away from pressure. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Lets it go to the end zone. Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball. Unleashes one deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but this is
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's incomplete and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.